Orofo we the arawosem kese pa na to NPP for party no chese sa information we the chese utie pa utumi hu se eyaba kwasem kese pa so many years ago arawosem kese pa na de ato NPP for obeka say Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen watwe ne hu efi NPP party ni because of eya obi a ono fele se party ni edina femu a omonye ne ndi ne yie ntino watwe ne hu efi the new patriotic party ni mu na okọ form your national party offering movement for change na ti see a me na okasa no Alan Kyerematen wasanso moving from movement of change no ana movement for change no watesa din no ti see a no dey aba united party and NPP for say sa slogan we na say din we a wo dey ato hu so sisi ayi no de NPP for abakwasem ubura NPP for bakasem pan. The formation of the new patriotic party starting from baby and ABC baby. And yes, Alan Kyerematen was shut down na wabwera NPP for na wabwera NPP for abakwasem na wakwechi akwakofa party aye similar to aye NPP for aye history. Intini NPP for say Alan Kyerematen omo besi uni pa so nim na se want sa din da de dia omo besi no rofo intare wo sem kese pa na ato NPP for party na amafo bebre na bisa se inti sa din we ya Alan Kyerematen dia to onankane political party na no is it going to have any effect on the NPP ana ebeti omabaso ano anas ente so se na me aduma 2028 no amafo beto abana dia ma NPP no Alan Kyerematen United Party no ebeti vote ni so anase ente sorofo we ene ya assembly bia anase deja aye like say everyone no social media ni so awo sem kese pan atu NPP for omo so omo bet su Alan Kyerematen omo so be court aye nsem bebre obi aka ho asem am so bi ni nyina bra Ghanatube for manko ye ko disansem wo nyina nchim Ghanatube ma isia.
The digital macro ended on the person of Alan Kyerematen.
Yeah.
As against the decision to come on the ticket of a different political party than the NPP. Musa Dankwa referenced that, and Solo also make the point about the umbrella or the kind of candidature Alan Kyerematen was going into the 2024 election. It was an independent candidate. He didn't even go on the ticket of the movement for change. Can that really change now that he is coming under the umbrella of a political party, looking at the person of Alan Kyerematen and whether he's going to pose a threat to the NPP and the NDC? Because that's one of the objectives, to break the duopoly of the two parties.
Yes, so you're asking, can it change?
Yes.
Yes, in principle, yes. In principle, yes, because you see, there is this thing about human nature, right? There comes a time, human nature loves there's a variety. You can't run away from it. Like, earlier on I was saying that, you remember last year I was always doing the smoke, but when you read the social media comment, oh, people, we are tired of the smoke, so we have to now go and look for a jacket and come here. So one thing is very clear, right? That within the next 20 years, this duopoly will break.
20 years?
Yeah, within the next 20 years.
Not the next.
And 2032 would be in my sense of it, reading, talking to other professionals, they feel like, no, we also should come together and then make a go at it. Because you see, look, let's speak bluntly. I mean, the politicians we've had, is there any extra skill? Any extra abilities? No. You see how Akufo-Addo had been touted as the angel, the best that we're yet to get. When he came, you see how he turned out to be the worst. So it is top professionals, the middle class, that look, this one is not really that difficult. Actually, it's about personal character, right? Mm-hmm. And so a lot of the people in the middle class, I talk to lawyers, accountants, etc. They feel like, no, in the not too distant future, they're also going to step up and then something would happen. Mm-hmm. Let's not forget, in the past, TUC tried it in the 70s. TUC tried it, but that's 70s, over 50 years ago.
Yes.
The fact that it didn't work doesn't mean that it will not work tomorrow. So the key thing is that as we evolve, as the economy gets better and people get jobs, you see, the whole thing is hinged on economic freedom. Right now there are no jobs. So we have a huge patronage system. So you meet people who in private, the kind of things they will tell you, they can't say that in public because they are scared. Job security. So if you're in the government sector, you don't want to be seen entertaining such thoughts. So it's only those of us in the private sector who can speak freely. So I see that, look, the moment you see the economy making progress, that there is a huge job mobility. You can move from one job to the other. So there's that economic freedom. Our politics will be different. Because you just asked. So let's say, for example, Eduji and I are here. We are both lawyers, right? So typically, I'm not sure that Eduji has done something at the bar that is so puts him well ahead of every lawyer he came to meet. No. That today we will say, no, Eduji should lead us. No, there isn't anything like that. So we are looking at the skill set. So the more we look at the politicians, those of us in the middle class and private sector, then the more we see that they're just like us. But the difference is that they've joined a party. And usually, especially when it comes to elections, etc., you look at it and say that, look, I don't want to risk the vote by giving it to Alan Tremanti. Don't risk. So you see, 2024, I'm happy Musa Dankwa repeated it, was an exceptional situation because we're just hell-bent on making sure that the NPP doesn't come back again. So don't risk giving your vote to Alan, etc. I'm telling you that 2028, Alan will do better. Oh, that one is certain. He will do better because it's almost a given that NDC will not get the votes that they got, that gap. They won't get it in 2028. It's a given.
So it's a given.
It's a given.
Based on what indicators?
Because, you see, it's human nature. As I say, in 2024, we wanted to make sure that, look, NPP doesn't come back. So everybody said, look, let's give it to NDC. It was an exceptional circumstance because Akufo-Addo's governance was so stinkingly bad. Stinkingly bad. The lawyer who was said to have prepared for 40 years came and delivered such an abysmal performance and was ably supported by Bawumia. So you see why Bawumia will never be a president of Ghana. That won't happen.
How do you make such an emphatic statement?
Bawumia doesn't have the skill set to be president.
Based on your verdict. Based on your verdict. Hold on. No, gentlemen, hold on. See, wait, gentlemen,
you see, points are made. It's in your interest to allow them to pass. Because the more you interject, you give them the opportunity to hammer on it. That's not in your interest.
Hold on.
Yes.
Please.
So what's the person's view? So one thing is very clear that it's still about variety, okay? And as we've seen that, when it comes to politics, it's actually about character. So more people in the middle class see that they have character, right? It's kind of because now certain things are a given. When it comes to university degree, all those, there are certain constants. So I'm talking about the things that set us apart. So you meet more professionals and they see that, this level of governance, I think I have enough character to be able to help Ghana. So something is going to give. Something will shift. That one is clear. And especially of the Gen Zs not being tied to tribal lines, etc. So we haven't seen our politics evolve fully yet. Even America itself. So we come to the point, where I wanted to interject. America has not always been the Republicans and the Democrats. No. In actual fact, you see, this first name, when Jefferson, the third president, formed the Democratic Party, it was actually Democratic Republican. It was the joint name belonging to the Democrat, Democratic Republican. You can Google and see how it turns out. And in their history, other parties have come and won the election. So you hear about the Whigs. The Whigs were very popular in the US and the UK and other people. You see, so it's not a given that NPP, NDC will survive. No, actually it won't happen. It's not in human nature to continue NPP, NDC. No, yes, Dr. Zato said it. Center left, center right. Yes, main ideologies. But the constant thing in human nature is change.
Change is constant.
Change is constant. So that time will come where we would want to change, have something else. And that's why I'm thinking that it's good Alan is starting now. Where he stands the better chance will be 2032. Let him accept that age.
But that would go contrary to your position about age.
Age, yes. So the party thing. So then it's good Solomon is behind the younger ones. Alan may try it in 2028. He won't get it. But by 2032, Alan's party, Cheddar's party. Yeah, Kwame Bediako. Yeah, that's the future. With the Gen Z's coming, some of us will be supporting because, like I've said, the key things that you look at Edudzi and I are lawyers. So you look at Edudzi, then I look, is this some divine thing? No, a point will come, we'll throw in our hats. Because we look at it and we see that, no, we can also do it. You meet a lot of lawyers and they're like, it's a question of time. So just mark it. Anybody who tells you that it will always be NDC, NPP has not studied history enough. Just Google the US, Google the UK. You would see that it will come to a time we will be tired. So we just say, look, you know what? I mean, come on. It's the same thing. We are all human beings. We are looking at character. So the character you have, there are other people who also have it, but they are not in the NDC, they are not in the NPP. So let's try the middle. CSOs, etc., will come together, and then it will be a new rise. So that one
of the kind of third force that you talk about.
So the third force, that one is given that someday it will ripen into something. That definitely. Anybody who tells you that third force will never ripen has not studied history enough.
Perfect. No. Professor Ransford Jampo, you see, and it's interesting how you make an emphatic statement and the verdict on the political future of some of the persons we are talking about today. And Alan Chamanting to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia that 2028 is out for them. Well, Solo and Dr. Zato will not agree with you. But you see, Professor Jampo, you'll be your running mate.
If you don't start, let's look at 2032.
I see. You'll be your running mate. Interesting. For example, you see, Musa laid the foundation about how things looked like in 2024. But then was very quick to underscore the fact that things look different this time around. We cannot look at Alan Chamanting as the same person going into 2028. Does he have that mettle to break the duopoly, or he's a spent shell, as some have described him?
Well, if you're looking at what
out of four, when you say I was to NPP 4. Any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Chini Mutaya, a year 2028, no own to me by President Bium, and as me to me, I'm President 2028 pound year, and there on to Muno on that Uncle Penny baby no under dear, obey to me President Bium in the history of Ghana of 4. When a breaking news about to IPP 4 no Muhachi because yes, Alan Chamanting, Aqua or Mo party, Kane, Edin. A United Party, no. This year, Alan Chamanting moving from United, a movement for change, about United Party. And NPP force that be on base uni because the United Party need a NPP for abakwa sempan. The formation of the new patriotic party, no. Oko history more. UP no. Eka ho enti Alan Chamanting wa sheda na wakwa gbewura NPP 4 history mu na wakwa fa saadi nti NPP 4 se dabi ina ebisa se saadi na Alan Chamanting wakwa fa ede ato the party ne so no is it going to have any effect on the NPP and ebeti omo vote so another 4 aniti NPP 4 many abre na another 4 we ena yasem se ba che se ede ara wo sem kese pande ama NPP aban ni Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia me so bi di nyina bre e Ghanatube for mamu fi se be like no ma subscribe no ma share my notification board so ma se na be ya abini abibie drop content say ya wo wonya ne tempa no atwe ni temodofo aha ena be di nsem nyina be si Ghanatube so makra mu nyina medamu nyina se bebre